I recently watched a documentary called Watson. It's about Paul Watson from Sea Shepherd. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Sea Shepherd. So let's get the intro done first, and then I'll give you my review and my thoughts on it. So this new documentary has recently been released, and it is definitely on my list of recommendations. The film is called Watson, and it's available for free viewing on Waterbear, and I will leave a link below to it. Waterbear is, it's just such a great site dedicated to all sorts of interesting documentaries. Now, if you have yet to hear of Sea Shepherd, the organisation that the documentary is based on, then let me fill you in a little bit. Captain Paul Watson founded it in 1977 after he left Greenpeace. So he and a couple of others were actually one of the originals of Greenpeace, and it wasn't as we know it today. Now, Watson was passionate about saving whales and seals. So he acquired a vessel and recruited a volunteer crew, and the idea was to disrupt whaling and seal hunting activities. The documentary is a fascinating story that shows how one man's passion can make a difference. Now, he does narrate through it. He's being interviewed all the way through it, but it's not just about Watson. It's also about the importance of our oceans and why we should prioritize protecting them. So, as vegans, we tend to concentrate on land mammals, and hey, for very good reason. However, we must also include life in the oceans in our activism. We should be concentrating on the ocean actually as a priority. The sea is the Earth's lifeblood, producing over 50% of the oxygen we breathe and absorbing 98% of the sun's rays. Unfortunately, we are destroying the oceans through pollution and unsustainable fishing practices such as overfishing and bycatch. Hey, did you know that up to 1/3 of all fish harvested, 1/3 is turned into food for farmed animals? This is another reason to consider adopting a vegan lifestyle. Getting back to the documentary, it highlights the work of Sea Shepherd and its efforts to combat illegal fishing practices, including illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, which is estimated to account for up to 26 million tonnes of fish annually. These activities contribute to the depletion of fish stocks. They harm marine life and threaten small-scale fishermen's livelihoods. So, small-scale fishermen, these are the ones who live on islands where they can't grow a lot of plant life, or plant food, I should say, and so they rely on fish as food. The film also covers the work of Sea Shepherd in protecting marine life, particularly whales and dolphins, from hunting and captivity. So the organisation has been instrumental in stopping Japanese whaling in the Antarctic ongoing campaign since 2002. It's also an example of the power and corruption in governments, which is still ongoing for Captain Watson. I knew that there had to be something that had caused the captain to vanish, but I never knew the extent until I watched this documentary. This movie is a call to action and a celebration of what we can achieve when we work together. It shows how small actions can make a big difference and how a passionate and dedicated individual can inspire others to take action. So my conclusion, Watson is a must-watch documentary for anyone interested in environmentalism, marine conservation, or the power of activism. It's a moving and inspiring film highlighting the importance of protecting our oceans and Sea Shepherd's work to achieve this goal. I highly recommend it. Again, I will leave the link to it below. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'd love to know your comments and how you feel about fishing in general. Remember, have great food, make it whole food, plant-based, and be compassionate to all animals, fish and humans. Bye for now.